Do you want me to press start, Sadie?
I got it.
Okay. Oh, you pressed it. Okay. Welcome to our second webinar. This is Katie here with Sadie and some of our with our fellow ambassadors. And we're going to talk to you about the Wolverine today and what it means to be a Wolverine.
Okay, so we're going to kind of share a little PowerPoint about some different ambassadors and people who went and did a little history lesson about the Wolverine and to learn more about who our mascot is and how we can emulate that. So this is all about discovering the Wolverine and the lessons that we've learned along the way. This is a little example of our logos, how they've changed over time. And as you can see, they have evolved quite a bit. But we just wanted you guys to be thinking about how mascots are something that you hold up to rally behind. So the Wolverine, as being our mascot, is something super important for our school. And we have definitely found some qualities and things that us as Wolverines can emulate.
So you're probably wondering, what even is a Wolverine? And honestly, you know, when we first started college, when I first started, I didn't really know besides Hugh Jackman. And let me tell you, he's a hottie, so I was okay with that answer. But it is so much more than that. And the Wolverine's actually a pretty cute creature, but, you know, don't get too close to it. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at those biceps. That's crazy. We have, so these are some people that were just part of the project to go learn about the Wolverine. So we have these people to thank for finding out about who Willie even is. That's our Wolverine name, is Willie. And they went to Alaska because that's where there's a picture after this. And they went to Alaska to where all the Wolverines live. They like cold climates. They like being in isolation. And yeah, it was quite the ordeal to go and find them. They were pretty tough to find out. I think there was one that was in captivation, and we'll learn about him soon.
So yeah, they found this guy who had kind of adopted these Wolverines because their mother died, and they're like one or two of the only Wolverines in captivation. So they went clear to Alaska to meet this guy and his Wolverine named Bamf, so that they could kind of get an up close personal scoop about what a Wolverine really is and how they interact with the environment around them. So this is Bamf. He's pretty cute. I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen a Wolverine before, but they are just kind of cute, but also vicious. So I guess we'll get to that.
Yeah, a little fun fact about Wolverines is that they're all unique, just like how us as humans, we have fingerprints. They have distinguishable marks on their fur. And that is something that we like to consider for ourselves. Like during this whole presentation, think about how this can relate to your student experience. And that's how all Wolverines are unique. And that's how all the students at UVU are as well. We're all studying new things, have different minors and majors and reasons for why we're going into those fields. And I love that. We all are different, but we all come together with the same goal, which is to get an education.
And because Wolverines are all unique, us coming together under one campus allows us to experience a lot of diversity and to learn from each other because we are all unique. So being unique at UVU is an awesome thing. We want you to come as you and to really just enjoy the full experience of UVU and learning about new cultures and new people and new things.
Wolverines are also playful. I thought that this was a fun fact to learn about because, you know, I don't really know what they're like. I thought they would just hibernate. But as you see, Bamf is super cuddly. Probably don't cuddle him, but he is super playful and fun. And yeah, I consider that for ourselves as well. We like to have fun here at UVU. And so it's great that our mascot represents that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we can take away from that is like, don't be afraid to have fun and explore. When you're at UVU, be excited to learn about all the different things that you can. Don't be worried about trying to make it through all of your classes, staying in the same major the whole time. If you feel like learning about a different major or taking a different class, do it. The more you have fun and the more you explore your opportunities, the better off you'll be.
This is a fun fact. So it's Wolverines overcome insurmountable odds. And this is so, so true. And I think it's so cool. As you all saw, Wolverines are pretty small. I think they're like 3 feet if they're standing up, and that's pretty dang tiny. But they're known to take on creatures like 3 to 5 times their size. So you never should ever like underestimate them or think that they are less than what they are. And this is very symbolic for UVU because we started off as a trade school, as a technical college, and just it's over the years it's grown exponentially to one of the biggest universities in the state. And yeah, it's just something that everyone should know is that you should never underestimate UVU and what the students are capable of doing because we are constantly rising to the challenge.
And also in the Corona environment that we live in, UVU Wolverines have found a way to thrive in even the harshest of conditions. I would say COVID is a pretty harsh condition that we're living in right now, but UVU has helped us to be able to still go to school. We have online classes. We have teachers willing to meet over Zoom, over Teams. There's such a great opportunity at UVU to thrive in even the harshest of conditions.
Yeah, and going off of that, there's really nothing that a student at UVU can't do, just like how these Wolverines can smell like a crazy amount of distance as you read. It's 20 feet under the snow, which is crazy. But, personally for me, I know that there is so much opportunity at UVU. If I want to go on to get a master's or a doctorate, I know that UVU will help me to do that. I know that if I wanted to pursue a leadership, what's it called? Leadership scholarship or to get involved, I know that there are opportunities and people that are available and so willing to help you out to get to your goals.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to be hungry for success. Go after your dreams. UVU is here for you and for your dreams. And the more that you don't let the more that you really go after your dreams, the better off you'll be.
The next is to explore fearlessly. Wolverines, they venture out on their own to face the elements. They're unafraid and they are ready for anything, which is pretty cool. They're like we mentioned at the beginning, they're animals that like to do their own thing, and that's something that you'll learn in college is that we're all sort of on our own. Like it's your future that you're in charge of, but that's not something to be afraid of. Uh, there are so many opportunities at UVU, and because of the price for college, it's pretty darn reasonable for like the overall nation. There's no shame in changing your major or taking time to decide what you're studying, because it's just amazing. There are so many different fields to go into, and UVU is totally ready to help you decide which path is right for you. There's even classes that help you choose which path is right for you, which is really cool.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to go blaze your own trail at UVU. Do what you want. Take your education into your own hands. It will help you in the future, and you'll be so grateful that you did. And another note that Katie already kind of mentioned is that you don't have to do it all, and you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to do it perfectly. UVU is here to help. I remember when I first started college that I was super worried about, knowing what my major was as a freshman. And as I've gone along in college, I've realized that, maybe what I wanted as a freshman wasn't exactly what I want now. And there's no shame in changing your major, and there's no shame in learning about other things and asking people for help. Everyone's here at UVU to help you, and I've found that really true.
Just going off of what Sadie said, I know we moved to another slide, but like my advisors for my major have helped me every single step of the way. There has never been any confusion about what classes to take, and that's been a big, big help for me personally. But yeah, the next slide, it says if Wolverines have a strategy, it's this: go hard and high and steep and never back down. So if you haven't gotten the picture yet, these Wolverines, they are ferocious and they've got a goal in mind and they got a dream in mind, and there's nothing that's going to stop them. And I think that is super, super cool that we have a mascot that represents that. It's not a cute, furry little animal. I mean, that's great too, but we have a Wolverine that's ready and willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish their dreams.
Yeah, so we're the proud Wolverines. We love our mascot, and we love the things that our mascot teaches us about how to go about college and even real life, and to just go hard and to just do the best that you can and to live after your dreams. That's really what we're here for at UVU, is to make your dreams come true, to make your educational dreams come true. So we're gonna we brought on some ambassadors to talk a little bit about what qualities of the Wolverine have helped them succeed in their college experience. So we're gonna let them talk to you guys. And first up, we have Ella.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ella, and being a Wolverine and being an ambassador have been so fun, and literally you guys have no idea how cool it is to be a student at UVU and to consider yourself a Wolverine. So like they were talking about, there's that quote at the very end of the Wolverine strategy, that's go hard and high and steep and never back down. So that, like when I first heard that quote, I was like, that's a really cool school motto, like to have when you're in your classes. Like, why not do the best that you can, and why not show up every day and work for what you want? But you have to remember, like, for me, I started out doing something that I didn't really want to go hard for. And it's taken me time, and I've had resources to help me and to figure out like what I actually am passionate about. And once you figure that out, you can go so hard and you are so motivated to just attack your dreams and to go for it and do your best and to work your hardest. And that's really what college is all about. It's all about helping you live your best life. And yeah, it's hard at times, but I mean, you're always going to come out on top. So might as well go hard and do your best and never back down. You're going to always, if you're doing your best and living your dreams, you'll have no regrets in the end. So that's what I have to say about being a Wolverine. Go UVU! Woo! Woo!
Sorry if no one is hearing anything. I think we're having difficulties at the moment. So we will get to you soon. Figure out. Someone else is supposed to talk, but I don't think they're
Okay,
they're accepting it.
can Sanaya and Katie turn on their videos? It won't let me send you live unless we do that. Okay, awesome, thanks. Okay, I can send you live. Okay, you're good to go.
Okay, so hi, my name is Senia, and I am currently my first semester here at UVU, part of the ambassador program, and I love UVU through and through. As I was thinking about like what being a Wolverine means to me and how it's made a difference in my life, of thinking about the true aspects of what a Wolverine is. One of my favorite words that a Wolverine is ever, that was described, what the Wolverine was described to me as, is gritty. And that you're always, and when you have grit, I remember learning about it in middle school a little bit more. My school had a campaign about how we can have more grit in our lives. And that means that you're going to get down and dirty. You're going to do the things that are hard, and you're going to keep pushing through no matter what obstacles come in your way, especially right now. In everybody's lives, there's a lot of crazy things going on. But if you kind of take on the characteristics that the Wolverine has, then the Wolverine's not going to give up. It's going to put the extra effort in to be able to go a little bit harder, go a little bit faster. And that's what I love so much about UVU, is that it truly has a place for everybody. And I've been able to see that as I've learned more about campus and the programs that we offer here, that it allows everybody to be able to make their own path and to truly go after their dreams in the best way possible. So go Wolverines.
That was awesome.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Christiansen, and this is actually my second year as an ambassador. I've loved it in this program so much, but most importantly, I've loved the school that I chose. My favorite characteristic about a Wolverine is that they are underestimated, but they thrive, like, despite the odds, and that's something I've loved. I've personally felt that as well. I'm a first-generation student. I'm beating the odds. I'm getting my bachelor's here in a semester or two, and I just am so grateful for the opportunity UVU has provided for me, as well as the scholarship opportunities, the leadership opportunities, and the opportunity to compete on the UVU rodeo team. They have opened so many doors for me and helped me beat the odds of being a first-gen student, and I'm proud to say I'm a Wolverine.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us here today, for talking about the Wolverine and what it means to you. We just wanted all of you prospective students to know what a Wolverine really means to us, and to know what you're going to be joining into when you embark upon this journey of college and of UVU. We just wanted to remind you that we do webinars every week. They're normally at 5:30 on Thursdays. You can tune in with us next week, and we will be talking about diversity and inclusion at UVU. Do you have anything to add, Katie? Oh, Katie, you're muted.
LOL, I was muted. But yeah, I was just gonna say that we love the Wolverine, and I hope that you guys now do too, and have a better appreciation for what UVU stands for. Yeah. And we hope to see you next week.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.